Today we will see how the 1 month of composting looks like. What's going to be inside? So here you see there are a lot of flies coming out of it, and it's pretty damp, and I think that's why the flies have come all over. To understand why the flies came, let's go 1 month back and see. So March 17th, I'm starting my compost, adding to the already established compost bin. I'm mixing in all the compost and I'm adding now the leaves and even the papers. You can just have this small napkins, cut it out, and it all can get composted. So I'm adding all the leaves again as a top layer and make sure you mix them pretty well. So I'm cutting all these newspapers into as small as possible. You can make strips and then cut it out into small pieces like I'm doing here. All these newspapers can be reused in a different forms, and I'm here using it in my compost bin. Did you know you can put papers in the compost? Like papers. Seriously? Papers. But it is possible. Check it out. Once you have those papers cut, mix them properly. So here I am mixing the papers in place of the dried leaves. Hello friends, today is March 27th. I have my compost bin, my leaves and my compost all ready. So I'm going to mix it up and let's see how it looks like. It's too sunny, so I'm not able to open my eyes so fully. Again, the same concept. We add the kitchen waste and the leaves layer by layer and give them a good mix. So yeah, whenever you see the stickers, please make sure to remove them. These are not compostable. Yeah, I'm stopping here to check if there is heat. I can definitely feel the heat there. Mixing the papers and giving the whole thing a good mix also helps in aeration. So when you mix, you also try to bring the air inside for the microbes to use some oxygen. Adding some moisture now and then is a good idea, but too much moisture creates dampness and heaviness. So make sure you give it just a very little moisture for the whole compost bin. Always close when you're done mixing, and this is the next week. You can see some heavy items like avocado seeds. As we add more and more compost, it gets heavier to mix. So take your effort and do it. So here I'm trying to pull all the compost to one corner so I can add the dry items like the papers at the bottom so that there is an even dryness spread out. Another idea to do the composting is to blend all this kitchen waste into small powders or liquid, so that way the breaking down is much faster if you would like it that way. So here we are on the fourth week of the composting. As you can see, there are some flies, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video. It's because I have added a lot of water in my previous week. So I'm mixing as much as possible, making sure there is even spread. I could really feel the heaviness. To turn them, it takes me a lot more effort. So I think the water dampness has created the heaviness. So I keep collecting all my kitchen waste for a week or whenever, till the bin, that white bin that you see, is full, so that it's helpful for me to do the mixing in one go. So I'm here adding the coffee grounds. So in order to compensate for the dampness, I'm adding the dry items, and I'm running short on leaves and papers. So I have taken some soil from my yard and I'm giving them a good mix. Like, mixing even is the best way. So now with our fourth week, I feel the compost bin has reached its limit. I'm going to allow it to sit idle maybe for a week, and then let's see. To learn more about how to go green, please subscribe and like this video. Let's go green 100 together.